Greetings from the Arcturians. It's early in the morning here, and I'm just waking up to a couple of comments, and my personal bodyguard, Jinn Kumari, is here with me as usual and is telling me that these comments are coming from Dr. Zakir Naik again, and as usual from another fake account. And this time he's coming from woman's fake account. This time he's coming from a woman's fake account because it's Merva something. That's a woman's name. That's a Muslim woman's name. And it's just another fake YouTube account he's using. I guess you don't mind switching genders on me, right? Dr. Zakir Naik? Now you're switching genders on me? Why? Because you think that, oh, if it's a woman leaving a comment, then I might be more interested in, I don't know, hearing her out or responding or whatever. But anyway, I've been responding to you anyway, even when you've been coming at me from fake accounts and frankly assaulting me from fake accounts or attacking me from fake accounts. And my character, well, of course you've been attacking my character too, because you've been trying to discredit me. So all of that comes into it. But it's like, right, so this is your new trick, yours and Jinn Iblis's, because it's like, oh, now you're switching genders on me. Now you're coming from a account with a Muslim female name. So now you're switching genders on me too now, huh? Interesting. And Jinn Kumari is also telling me that, oh, it's actually Jinn Iblis that wants my attention again through Dr. Zakir Naik. Really? So that's interesting. Now you're switching genders on me. Now you want to be a woman? What's going on with you, Dr. Zakir Naik? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Make up your mind about it. But I'm also getting that it's actually Jinn Iblis who wants my attention through you again. I see. And you know what I'm getting with that? And this is not the first time I'm getting that, because I've been recently told by Prophet Muhammad, actually, and Hazrat Aisha as well, because both of those souls are in here, in my body, that Jinn Iblis cursed Prophet Muhammad and Aisha in that Saudi Arabian incarnation of our souls, in that Saudi Arabian lifetime. And here we are again. It's us versus Jinn Iblis again. Here we are again. Another incarnation, another reincarnation of our souls, another lifetime. And here we are encountering each other again, meaning Prophet Muhammad and Aisha encountering Jinn Iblis again, in this lifetime again, and Prophet Muhammad and Aisha encountering Jinn Iblis and his human minions like Dr. Zakir Naik that he works through to bring us down. Yeah, of course he's working through Dr. Zakir Naik right now in this lifetime to bring us down. But this lifetime, this incarnation or reincarnation of our souls, and this lifetime, it's different, Jinn Iblis, because we are back here to break all the curses and all the generational curses you put upon us, you and your human minions put upon us, on Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha. We are breaking all the curses this lifetime, and we are breaking all the generational curses this lifetime. And that's that. Now, let's go to the couple of comments you left under my Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie, Muslim governments, presidents, prime ministers under God's judgment. That's the video that you've left these comments under. Right, the first comment says, Rabbi, Zidni, Ilma, which means, it's a verse from the Quran, and it means, my Lord or God, increase me in knowledge. I see. And then the second comment says, follow Quran and Sunnah. If you got no knowledge, seek wisdom. I see. So what? Are you trying to imply that I've got no knowledge and no wisdom either? Is that what you're trying to imply, Dr. Zakir Naik and Jinn Iblis through Dr. Zakir Naik? Because this is Jinn Iblis talking to me, talking to us through Dr. Zakir Naik as well. Oh, I know how that works. We know how that works. Oh, right. So you're trying to imply that I have no knowledge and no wisdom either. I see. And you do, Dr. Zakir Naik? Do you know that there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom? I'm getting a no, which means you don't. You don't know that there's actually a difference between knowledge and wisdom. And what kind of knowledge, really? Book knowledge? Or historical knowledge? Maybe some historical knowledge? That's all you got? And what does that do? And when it comes to history, especially Islamic history, some of Islamic history has been corrupted and is made up with lies. So even all the Islamic history isn't all that valid. And as I keep saying, only I and only we can separate the wheat from the chaff. Yeah, if I look distracted in this video, it's because I am being distracted by Beelzebub again. He obviously does not want me recording this video either. Oh well. Let's see. That's funny. I just had a thought. Because I'm like, why Beelzebub? Are you getting jealous that I'm paying attention to Jinn Iblis right now? Unbelievable. So, coming back to Dr. Zakir Naik and Jinn Iblis, so then what kind of knowledge are you talking about? And, Dr. Zakir Naik, you may have some knowledge, like book knowledge and or historical knowledge. And I've already been talking about the fact that some of the Islamic history is just not valid. It's corrupted, it's made up, it's right out lies. Especially when it comes to Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha. And Quran and the religion of Islam as well, because let's just throw all of that in, shall we? And I'm getting that it's Jinn Iblis behind all that corruption, that it's Jinn Iblis and his human minions, humans influenced by Jinn Iblis behind all that corruption when it comes to Islamic history and corrupting Islamic history and corrupting the Quran too. Yes, of course. Yeah, I've been getting that. And hadith or hadith, the sayings of Prophet Muhammad, the hadiths or hadiths are the sayings of Prophet Muhammad. Well, as I said, and as I keep saying, more and more truth will keep coming out through us here on our channel, especially when it comes to the religion of Islam, the Muslim holy book, Quran, Prophet Muhammad himself, and Prophet Muhammad's wife, Aisha. So that's all you got, Dr. Zakir Naik. Some worldly, earthly knowledge, i.e. some book knowledge, some historical knowledge, which, as I keep saying, some of Islamic history is corrupted, made up, and there's lies there. So that's the kind of knowledge you hold, Dr. Zakir Naik? And what about wisdom? Because wisdom is gained through experience, and not just worldly, earthly, human experience, but also spiritual experience. And when it comes to wisdom and when it comes to spiritual experience, I'm getting you have none. Because do you even know what a spiritual awakening is? Do you even know what a Kundalini awakening is? I'm getting you don't. Of course you don't. And I was also asking, I was asking and I am getting a no. You don't know what a spiritual awakening or a Kundalini awakening is because you've never experienced it. You've never had it. You've never had a spiritual awakening or a Kundalini awakening. So of course you don't know what I'm talking about or what that is. So then how could you have spiritual knowledge and spiritual wisdom and spiritual experience? You don't. And you want to come up against me and you want to come up against us, Prophet Muhammad and Aisha, for Muslims? You're doing this on purpose because Jinn Iblis is putting you up to it. And that's just more proof of how much knowledge and especially wisdom you do not have, Dr. Zakir Naik. Because if you are still failing to realize that it's Prophet Muhammad and Aisha speaking to you right now, then you have no knowledge. You have no wisdom. You only have surface knowledge at best. You have no spiritual knowledge. You have no spiritual wisdom. You have no spiritual experience. Because you don't know what's going on at the soul level, spirit level. And that's why you can't even understand what's going on here with us. And you think you're knowledgeable and you think you're wise, but you have no idea what's going on at the soul level. Really. You have surface knowledge only because you and other people, and especially other Muslims like you, only know about religion, which is man-made. But you know nothing about the soul, spirit, which is ruh for Muslims and in Islam. You only know religion. That's why you have no idea what's going on at the soul level. And when it comes to the soul, spirit, ruh, you have no idea what's going on there and what's playing out at the soul level. And also because you haven't had a spiritual awakening and or a Kundalini awakening. You don't even know what that is. And it's not even just about, gaining surface knowledge of that even, or just, researching and reading up on what a spiritual awakening or a Kundalini awakening is. You have to experience it. You have to go through it. And only then you will know what a spiritual awakening is or a Kundalini awakening is. And you don't, because you haven't had it. You haven't had a spiritual awakening and or a Kundalini awakening, Dr. Zakir Naik. So you have no idea what's going on at the soul level and what's playing out at the soul level. And you think you have knowledge and wisdom, but I don't. Really. When you are the one who is ignorant of the soul, spirit, ruh, and what's going on at the soul level, and what's playing out at the soul, spirit level. And you want to try and imply that I have no knowledge and I have no wisdom. Really? Really now? Think before you speak, especially when you're coming at me, Dr. Zakir Naik, and when you're coming at us, meaning Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha. Think before you speak to us, and before you come at us with your ignorance, jahalat in Urdu. I think we've given enough attention to you, Dr. Zakir Naik, and to your master, Jinn Iblis, for today. Over and out.